know what I'm saying? It don't work like that. You gotta have works.
Yep. Back in Proverbs.
Yeah, I'm right there. Proverbs chapter 1, verse 20.
Yeah, yep.
Wisdom crieth without. She uttereth her voice in the streets.
Yeah, wisdom is crying without right now, man. We letting y'all know, giving y'all a heads up, all right, that if you a Japanese, Chinese, a so-called white person, or Caucasian, you refer to yourself as a Caucasian, all right, African, because we're not African Americans, all right, we're Israelites. If you're not a Negro, Latino, or Native American, then we're out here giving you the wisdom that you can't be saved, man. There is no salvation for you. And if you are of the Negroid, Latino, or Native American descent, then you better get right, man. You better get your life right. There is no, my God, let me do this, or my God. There's only one God, all right? There's only one God. Your own personal God will get you destroyed, man. That should show you over the years, man. Worshiping idols and all of that. That's because they had their own personal gods for their own personal reasons. And that's how everybody always end up getting. It's in the Ten Commandments. Thou shalt have no God before me. No other God before me, man. That goes with idols. That goes with even you. That goes with money. That goes with worshiping children. If you're a man, worshiping women. All right? It goes with all that, man. It ain't just Allah, Buddha. Yes, that too. But even, like I said, you have your own personal God. That's putting another God before the Most High. Because, yeah, M-O-E.
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 Money over everything.
You know? Go ahead.
She crieth in the chief place of concourse.
Yeah, where the people are at. Like now. How you got people walking around, so when Judgment Day come, they can't say, oh, I didn't know. Like if you late for work, you probably can slide off to your boss, tell her, like, you know, I thought I was supposed to be here at 3 o'clock. I didn't know I was supposed to be here at 2:30. I'm sorry, I didn't know. That might work. You like, okay, well, yeah, just next time pay attention to the schedule a little bit more. That's not going to work with the Most High. That's not going to work with the Most High. He's going to sit and tell you, like, I seen you that day when them guys was out there reading. All right, you just walked on by. So you can't sit here and tell me that you didn't have a chance to learn my knowledge. You can't play the Most High, man. Go ahead.
He'll fuck around and rewind the tape for you.
Yeah.
Give you a vision.
Give you a vision. Touch your head. Don't even touch you. He just show you. Oh, really? He gonna ask you, oh, really? Bam. Now you see when you walk by, snickering or something, man. Because you had to go buy some shoes from somebody or something. All right? You got to sacrifice, man. That's what I said. Or like I said earlier, how you supposed to make it without sacrificing? And you shouldn't mind sacrificing because it's something that's worthy to sacrifice for.
Yeah, I wish I sacrificed.
Go to that right quick. St. John, I think it's 17. And that, like we about to read, like the brother said, Yahushua, the one who the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ, he sacrificed, man. There's no greater love. Oh, it's 15 and 13.
St. John chapter 15, verse 13. Greater love hath no man than this, that a man lay down his life for his friends.
Yeah, that a man lay down his life for his friends. So the Lord died for the elect because the elect is his friends, man. All right? That's what he died. He died for them. He didn't die for the whole world. So when you at church reading John 3:16, you got to understand that, man. Because what you've been taught is false. Go ahead.
Oh, did you want me?
No, it's cool.
Oh, okay. She cried from the chief places of concourse, in the opening of the gates, in the city she uttered her words, saying, how long, ye simple ones, will ye love simplicity?
Yeah, how long will ye simple ones love simplicity, man? going to the Americans and down onto our people, man. The Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. Them especially, man. Because after everything the so-called white people have done to us, you sit here and still trust them. All right? We sit up here and tell you you got your own kingdom coming, and you sit here and live this life like it's the best life ever, or it's your last life, or it's your only life. Us,
Being simple.
yeah, exactly. How long will you love simplicity, man? Just being simple, man. Oh, well, I gotta go to college. I gotta get this promotion. I gotta get this new job. I gotta get these new J's. All of that is simple, man. That is nothing compared, you know what I'm saying, to what you deserve as a righteous Israelite. I'm gonna put it like that, man. Because the wicked Israelites is gonna get exactly what they deserve, which is death, man. Right?
When you compare a so-called, rich life, you know what I'm saying, in this bullshit kingdom to, you know what I'm saying, the actual kingdom, it really don't compare. You know what I'm saying? You can have a closet full of Jordans, you can have a mansion, you know what I'm saying, with an acre land, and you know what I'm saying, a bowling alley in your backyard or whatever it is you like to do. That don't compare to, to having servants. You know what I'm saying? That don't compare.
Rest and relax, man.
To not having to work. That don't compare to, you know what I'm saying, having the best of everything. To not even be eating GMO foods.
Yeah.
You know? To not having to worry about who's watching your kids at night. You're just
rest. That's the best way to explain it, man. Rest. I want rest, man. I can't rest in this place. All right. I gotta get up and help my kids, because my woman, she don't want to get up. She want to be lazy or something. This society breaking her down, whatever. I gotta get up and go to work. I gotta rush to work and be to work at on time. I gotta work. You know what I'm saying? Period. I want rest, man. Then you get your off days. You can't rest on those days. Them the days you gotta go run errands and pay bills,
you
man.
gotta take care of everything else.
And take everything else when you're not at work, man. So there is no rest, man.
And then if you're a man of the Lord, you know what I'm saying, if you got that weekend off, you gotta go do the work out here.
Yep.
So you know what I'm saying?
And you gotta find time to study and retain, man.
Exactly.
And pray. And in between all of that, you gotta keep going, man. You gotta stay righteous as much as possible. Alright? And a place full of wickedness is hard. With Satan lurking about too, man. You might be like, man, I need me a little shorty or something. Then out of nowhere, a little bad chick come up trying to get at you, man. And you gotta stop and think like, dang, well, I really need this. Hey, that's part of sacrifice, man. Making your body a living. Hey, you can't fulfill your pleasures that you want, man. Go ahead.
And scorners delight in their scorning.
Yeah, and scorners delight in their scorning because they love to look down on the truth, man. Look down on us reading the Bible like we're wasting our time, man. At a point in time, it really used to get to me that people didn't know the definition of love, the biblical definition. Because they sit here and they mock the scriptures and the Lord because they claim to love him, but they don't show it, man. And as a man of the Lord, that'll piss you off. But then you start to realize, like, it's not for everybody. To hell with them, man. Go ahead.
Hosea chapter 4, verse 6.
Yeah.
My people are destroyed for lack of knowledge.
Yeah, our people are destroyed for lack of knowledge. That's mentally, all right? They don't have a strong mindset. They can't think in this society, all right? That's physically. You sit here and you walking on concrete, or you eating all abominable foods, breaking your organs down, not eating the right things, getting toxins and things out of your body, being sick every other day, and then spiritually you just out of it, man. How are you living? You don't even have a spirit, man. That's what it seems like, man. You just spiritually You are suffering from spiritual deficiency, man. Syndrome. SDS. Spiritual deficiency syndrome, man. Because our people are not spiritual nowadays, man. Go ahead.
I got a precept real quick.
No, finish it.
Based off what you just said.
I don't think I really like that.
Worship.
1 Corinthians 2:14. But the natural man receiveth not the things.
Same round.
But the natural man receiveth not the things of the Spirit of the Most High, for they are foolishness unto them.
Yeah, it's foolish for us to tell them to stop going to college and get in His Word and teach and preach His Word and keep the law, statutes, and commandments to your best ability. All right, that's foolishness to our people. Go ahead.
Neither can he know them because they are spiritually discerned.
Yeah, you got to spiritually discern things. All right, like if you come to me and you say you read the Bible, you say, well, you kind of believe in it, but you kind of don't because it contradicts itself. You're not discerning things spiritually, man. Like people taking cut thy right hand off if it offend thee literal. If you taking that literal, you're not being spiritual, man. Having faith, that's being spiritual. Like it says, walk by faith and not by sight, because it's things that you don't see. All right, that's being spiritual. But when we talk like that, the natural man can't receive that because they're natural, they're carnal. All they know is what they naturally know, man.
What they can see in front of them, what's
Exactly.
tangible, what they can touch, what they can taste, what they can hear.
Yep. It's like a big old matrix code, man. This is the matrix. Go ahead.
Back in Hosea 4:6, my people are destroyed for lack of knowledge, because thou hast rejected knowledge, I will also reject thee.
Yeah, and we reading in Proverbs the 1st chapter now. We're going to get into how the Lord will reject you. All right? Like we started off with, the fear of the Lord is the beginning of knowledge. All right? That's the beginning, because you realize what He will and won't do for you, man. Go ahead.
That thou shalt be no priest to me,
That thou should be no priest to Him, you know. Go ahead.
seeing thou hast forgotten the law of the Most High.
Yeah, you've forgotten the law of the Most High, and we's trying to give it to you and let you know you're supposed to be keeping it. But guess what? You want to reject it. So you're going to be rejected. All right? Go ahead.
I will also forget thy children.
He's going to also forget your children, man. So when this famine come about, martial law come about, the guillotines is active in the concentration camps, race wars, whatever, man. The Lord's going to forget about your children. All right? Based off judgment on you or them, man. You know, it's more than just, oh, I believe and I could just sit here and sip yoo-hoo all day and eat caramel popcorn until the Lord come, man. You got to put in work.
True. Proverbs chapter 1, verse 23. Hold on, I'll go back up in 22. It says, and the scorners delight in their scorning, and fools hate knowledge. Turn you at my reproof. Behold, I will pour out my spirit unto you, and I will make known my word.